Hello guys, welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be solving this math problem. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate. And so today we're going to be solving this equation here, okay? A lot of pi's, and we could actually make a substitution and saying that 3 to the pi is equal to something. It will actually work, right? Okay, maybe in another video. Now I'm just gonna be solving the way it is here. Okay, so you see that this one here, these two here, this one is equal to this one, right? So I'm gonna say that this is 3 to the pi times pi, right? This one times this is to the power of 2, this one, over x minus 3 to the pi times pi, and then this is square 2, and then this is equal x minus 3 to the pi times pi over 3 to the pi pi. And now I'm going to multiply this by this and this by this, cross multiplication, and then we're going to have that this is 3 to the pi to the power of 3, right, equals this one times this, x minus 3 to the pi times pi to the power of 3. So from here we have that I'm gonna send this one to that side, and then I'm gonna have pi minus 3 to the pi times pi to the power of 3 minus 3 to the pi times pi all to the power of 3 equals 0. And now this is the difference of these squares. So we have that this is a to the 3 minus b to the 3, so we're gonna have a minus b, right, and a squared plus ab, and then plus b squared. And now applying to our problem, we're gonna have x minus 3 to the pi times pi, right, which is a, and then b is minus 3 to the pi times pi here, right? Okay, this one here, this will multiply the first one to the power of 2, which is x minus 3 to the pi times pi, this one to the power of 2, and then plus the product of them, x minus 3 to the pi times pi, okay, which multiplies 3 to the pi times pi, and then plus 3 to the pi times pi square, and then this is equal 0. Okay guys, so from here we have that x, this is x minus 3 to the pi times pi minus 3 to the pi times pi equals 0, and now this one also equals 0. X minus 3 to the pi times pi square plus 3 to the pi plus 3 pi square equals 0. Please guys, if you didn't subscribe here to the channel, please consider subscribing. You're gonna help me a lot. Thank you very much. So from here we're gonna have that this is x minus, well, this term twice, right? This is 2, right? I'm gonna have 2 2 pi, right, times 3 to the pi, okay, and then okay, this is equal 0, so x is equal to 2 pi x1 times 3 to the pi, okay, or we can say 3 to the pi times 2 pi, okay, it's going to be the same thing. Remember, just we have 2 pi times 3 to the pi here, okay, so just consider not to make a confusion here. So now here we have something really interesting. Okay, I'm gonna solve this equation here as a second degree equation in terms of x minus 3 to the pi times pi. So this is gonna be my variable here. Okay, if this is my variable here, it means that a is equal to 1, which is here 1. My b is gonna be equal to this one, 3 to the pi times pi, and my c is gonna be 3 to the pi times pi to the power of 2. So now x, we should have then that if x minus x minus 3 to the pi times pi is our variable, so it means that x minus 3 to the pi times pi is going to be equals to minus b, which is minus 3 to the pi times pi, plus or minus square root of b squared, which is 3 to the pi times pi square, and then minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 3 to the pi times pi, and then this is to the power of 2, all divided by 2 times 1, which is 1. So from here, guys, I have that x minus 3 to the pi times pi is going to be equals to minus 3. Sorry, this is minus 3. Okay, it's not working, so let's use the mouse here. So this is then 3 to the pi times pi plus or minus. Here, this one is equal to this one, so we're gonna have square root of negative 3 here, negative 3 times 3 to the pi times pi square all over 2. And then here we're gonna have that this is x minus 3 to the pi times pi equals, and then we're gonna have here minus 3 to the pi times pi plus or minus. This one will come out as 3 to the pi times pi, right? And then square root of 3i all divided by 2. And then from here we have then that this is going to be x equals to, this one go this side here, so 3 to the pi times pi minus 3, let me erase this one here, and then plus this one here, which is minus 3 to the pi plus or minus 3 to the pi square root of 3i, and then this is divided by 2. So this one times this, we're gonna have 3 times 3 to the pi times pi plus, sorry, this is gonna be minus, right? So this is then minus 3. Okay, let me just, okay, minus 3. Okay, this is a plus. Okay, minus 3 to the pi plus or minus 3 to the pi times pi square root of 3i all over 2. So since we simplify this, we're gonna have, I'm doing step by step, guys, okay? Sorry for getting this too long. So this minus this, we're gonna have 3 to the pi times pi plus or minus 3 to the pi square root of 3i. So now this one here divided by 2. So from here we're gonna have our x2 equals to 3 to the pi times pi plus 3 to the pi square root of 3i divided by 2. Okay, which means we can simplify this, saying that our x2 is equal to 3 to the pi, right, times pi divided by 2, which multiplies 1 plus square root of 3i. And we're just going to say that our x3 is equal to 3 to the pi, sorry, this is 3 to the pi times pi over 2, 1 minus square root of 3i. Okay, guys? So these are the solutions, my friends. Thank you very much for watching the video. Tell me in the comment what you think of this solution. See you next video. And if we just wanted to check, guys, one of our solutions, let's get the first one, which is 2 pi times 3 to the pi. If we will replace this value here, we have 3 to the pi times pi. X is 2 to the 2 times 3, 2 pi times 3 to the pi minus 3 to the pi, right? So this one is equal to this. So let's just solve this. We're gonna have from here that this is 3 to the pi, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So we have then 3 to the pi. So this one will give us this. And this one times the same thing, which is now this one here, 3 to the pi over 3 to the pi, right? And now this is 1, and this one here is going to be the same thing, right? So we're going to have here 1, so this times this is going to be, this will go with this with this, so this one divided is 1, is 1 is 1, so it's 1, and when we replace this value here, we're going to have 1 equals 1. So this is the solution, guys. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel. See you next video. Bye.